Hey, it's Clay Trader, and this will be a video chart on ticker symbol ARWR. We will take a look at the 30-minute time frame. Real quick, what do I mean by 30-minute in case maybe you're new to charts? Instead of each one of these candlesticks here representing 1 day's worth of price action, which is what you would normally see, each one represents 30 minutes. So while this here may look like several days worth of time, it's actually just today's price action broken down into 30-minute time slices. I like to do this time frame. I think that's a good job of telling the quote-unquote story of the price, and then makes mapping out levels of support and resistance a bit easier to see. I've done this analysis in the past, although I can't quite remember when the last time I did it, but that's where these green and red line annotations are coming from. So on that note, definitely some updates need to be done. Going to go ahead and do a little house cleaning there. Sure, that line pertains, but it's not relevant anymore. And from a presentation standpoint, I don't want to have lines all over the place and risk causing clutter and confusion. So just want to try to keep this as clean as possible. First update, though, that needs to be made comes from a foundational principle in charting, which states when levels of resistance are broken and closed above, you want to see them act as support. So perhaps you remember the last video I did and you remember me talking about 310 as resistance, but talk about an example you could throw right into a textbook. Like I said, when levels of resistance are broken, which it was broken right there, you want to see them act as support. So the price pulled back, and surprise, surprise, you can see right around the area where it found some support before bouncing back upwards right there at 310. So 310 definitely one of the new key levels of support going forward. Ideally speaking, in terms of supports, I mean, hey Clay, what would make this chart look the absolute strongest? If the price can stay up above $3.30, that would be a huge sign of power. But don't get me wrong, if the price falls below it, by no means am I saying the entire chart's ruined or anything like that. But yeah, if the price can stay up above it, that would be a great sign of power. If you're thinking, Clay, look, this is just way too many lines, is there any sort of indicator I can use to just kind of gauge the overall flow of things? And yeah, that's where this moving average comes into play, which is the 50-period simple moving average, the purple line. Key where they're being moving. So as time goes by, that purple line is just going to keep on moving itself higher and higher and higher. So simply put, as long as the price stays above that purple line, as the purple line moves itself higher, the bulls are in full control. The flow, whatever you want to call it, the trend is fully healthy and in the bulls' favor. Now, what about areas of resistance? As far as that is concerned, key level right there at $3.50 going into tomorrow. But all in all, I mean, resistances matter, but they don't matter because as long as the price builds higher bases, which this one has been doing, just to give a little bit more context, there's a line from a long time ago. So as long as the price keeps on building higher bases and keeps on repeating the same history that it's been doing, in terms of higher bases, you get the point. The long-term chart is going to take care of itself, which includes breaking levels of resistance. So yeah, resistances are important, but in strong uptrending stocks like this, they're almost not important because as long as the price keeps on repeating history in regards to building those higher lows, it's only a matter of time before the price is, pushing up through that level. So just keep on doing what it's been doing. We'll see how the rest of this week unfolds. Still 4 days left. One of the biggest questions that I get is, hey Clay, how do you find the stocks that you trade? So what I've done is put together a free resource guide where I talk about the tools that I use to locate stocks that I find interesting and think may have potential. So if that sounds like something that could add value to you as a trader, then click on the image that is up on the screen right now and I will email you the guide. The guide itself is very short and to the point, and best part, it's completely free. Thanks for watching the video. Let me know if you have any questions.